Okay, here's a quick rundown. It's I think it's Friday. It's about 5:30. I'm really beat. I've been at this Enphase install and trying to get my Envoy working now since last Sunday pretty much. And it's come down to running a dedicated line out of my feed panel for my house. That's my meter I put in, which is showing 3 kilowatts since Wednesday. I already put in 2 today. Here's my 20 amp breaker for the Enphase, which you can see here. And this little 15 amp breaker comes out the side of the box, comes through here, goes into the house under my computer desk, and as soon as I did that, the Envoy showed up with 5 bars, and it's just working like crazy. And because I had this hooked up and it wasn't working, it was also shutting my inverters off, so I am so happy that's done. Okay, I'm going to call it quits right there. Okay, I should have thought to do this, but I just removed and relocated the Envoy. Look at that, 5 bars, devices to 414 watts, 1.62. Man, what a job to get this going. I just had to give it its own dedicated line. I punched a hole through the wall and put a breaker right under the 20 amp breaker, which is just on the other side of that screen there. And I got a solid 5 bars. This thing's been like ticking. Okay, this is just a picture of the my Enlighten website actually finally working. And I just went outside and checked my meter, and it says here 2.47. My meter actually says 4, but it only clicks over on every 1 kilowatt increments. So this is finally just working. I still don't have any sun. And I took my little Envoy unit and stuck it over here on the wall, and that says 58 watts right now. That's out of, oh god, what was it? 240 watt label rated panels. But it's looking like it's about ready to rain again. So anyway, it was quite a bit of work, but it is done, and the efficiency of these Enphase over the power jacks is just absolutely no comparison. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm just happy to have this behind me. So I'll slowly start to switch my system over. Okay, that's it. I can move on and get my other stuff done. I'm just so thrilled this is finally working. There it is, up and running. That's it. Okay, just another quick peek at what I did with the Enphase system. Once again, there's another little $6 AC unit used with a quick pull. I'm going to put a lock on this now that it's got 240 volts. And there's my Enphase units with the green light blinking. And this is what brought all this into being. That one's hooked to a 240 watt panel, plus minus 3%, 30.45 volts. And then the next one, which is actually upside down, is, what is it, 235 watts, 30.15 volts, plus minus 3. And then if you come over here and look at this one, and I am blind as a bat, that's 240 watts, minus 0 plus 3, 30.45. And notice they all have the same numbers on them. Part number FTS240M. And this one is a 245 watt plus minus 3, 30.75. So that little bit of difference screwed them all up. And then up here, here's a 6-gauge ground off the Enphase bodies themselves, coming into a 6-gauge weld cable, nice and limp. It'll bend nice. And then here's the end of the Enphase cable drop. Went nicely into this box. Runs down here back into that AC disconnect. And then up here we've got the little wire with that little pigtail that they get $20 for. Isn't that crazy? So I'm going to get 2 more, and I'm just going to tap into that, and then they'll all work together. So it's worked out real well. It's taken me basically since last Sunday to get this done, but it's a nice thing to see those lights blinking green and reporting up on the website. And as you can see, I'm still underwater. Just been absolutely miserable here working lately. But anyway, pretty happy. It's working. Saturday morning we had sun for a moment, and now the clouds are rolling in again. But a moment ago these were showing 145 watts, and the other side of the panels were only showing like I think it was like 98 or 102. So the power difference that they do produce is amazing. They're very expensive, but they do work very well. Okay, so that's it for the update Sunday morning. Everything's working just dandy.